All right, now maybe you can hear me. Let me set this down here. Hybrid Racing, always. Gotcha. Dave Cordell, thank you. His painter Will, thank you. Let me get you guys caught up since I've been gone for like 3 months. You're gonna you're gonna hear me cough a lot, so I can't help it. Yeah, look at my top. Isn't that nice? It's all rotted, and a storm went through here and just tissue papered that top because it was so old. And I didn't think about birds shitting on my $150 car cover. But that's made by carcover.com, not car covers, carcover.com. It's their gold series. It's 5-layer and it's waterproof. And it's got clips underneath. So this has been keeping my car dry while the top bailed on me when we had that storm. So I'm not worried about the top. The tops, these tops, you know, you buy at Harbor Freight. You buy the heavy duty one. The sun hits them for like 6 months, and they turn into Chinese tissue paper. So yeah, it's got a good cover, and it's got the straps on it. There's one right there, and someone that goes all the way across up there. Let me get you guys caught up on what's been going on. Right away, I don't even know if you guys can see me. Let me turn this around. Turn around. Okay, I don't know what that was. I think I just took a picture. Yeah, I did. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. They had to stop my immune fusion and my chemo they were doing together because it started to my lungs started to reject it. So that's a bad thing. So when they take you off, you know, the treatments, the tumors can come back. Right now they're pretty small. They're about the size of a pea when they were like a golf ball. And it's very upsetting that, and it's hard to breathe too. It's very upsetting that I had to come off the chemo to I'm gonna fucking die. But until then, we'll turn you back around here. We'll get done what we can. Okay, this piece right here, let's walk over here. Let me grab this for you. Get you guys caught up. I'm going to tell you what's going on while we're doing this. Hybrid Racing, Dave Cordell, has been a blessing sent from God himself. No joke. For helping me with everything. I kept telling you guys that I'm going to get the car painted. I'm going to get the car painted. I'm going to get the car painted. And you guys heard that crap for what, like 8 months? Something like that. So, I always got to wear a mask to keep anything that can get foreign into my lungs, keep it out. This is my nephew's car. Thank God it's the same as mine. My car has been apart for so long. I don't know where the hell anything goes. I got a black piece right here around your, that goes around the, your license plate for my car. Okay, this goes somewhere. I took this off mine. Was it there? Was it underneath those pins right there? Let's see if those pins line up. Looks like they do, but it wouldn't go that way. And it sure as hell can't go there. Where did this piece come from? I don't know where this piece came from. No, it doesn't match those pins up. Was this underneath somewhere? I don't know where this came from. If you guys know where this came from, I was on Honda Parts, HondaPartsNow.com, and I couldn't even find this on there. Now this piece here, I have. It's been all restored and repainted. And the little pins, there's a half a pin on the outside, and there's a half a pin on the inside. And they just clip together. And is that the end of the, that's not the end of the glass. Yeah, there's the piece. Okay. I'm just looking at how it works myself. Okay, I see how it works. Okay. My Lexan windows that I'm making will come down to right at the top. Aim this right. My Lexan will come down right to the top of these pins. That'll be just about right. I'll cut it to there. And the side ones I already have cut. And I've explained before how I was going to put those on. I'm not going to use rivets because they make it look like crap. Look at this car just sitting out here just rusting. That's what a shame. These beauty strips up here, I bought new ends for them, and all the little clips that hold them down, I got those all new. I restored mine like brand new. They're beautiful. I got all new window trimming that goes around the glass around the front. I got all the new trimming. I got all new rubber for it. On the side, I'll be drilling a hole through the Lexan and right through into the body. There's a good 1/2 inch deep space behind it at a few locations. I'll put 3M, after I paint the black strip on the inside of the Lexan, I'll put 3M 1/4 inch stickum strip onto the car, and then I'll put in the riv nuts in there, drill these holes what size screw I need, and screw my windows right in. And I'm just going to put pressure on the 1/4 inch foam, you know, the 3M foam that's in there. Just put a little bit of pressure and just draw them down a little bit. And then maybe I'll go inside and seal them if they need it. You know, I'll give them a water test. Where did this come from? Where did this come from? Is this off my hatchback? Or is that off my car? My coupe? I don't know. I have no idea. I got to clean it up and paint it anyways. I don't see it here. I didn't see it in the. Mikey's been real busy with this car. He hasn't been able to get near it because he's up in Indiana right now. He's applying for his first. Good for him. He's applying for his first airlines job, and he got hired yesterday. And his sign-on bonus is $100,000. They pay for your cost of living for the first 5 months, and he's going to be an airline pilot. Isn't that just sweet? Man, talking about having a good job. Damn. So what I'll do with this, I don't really know where it goes, but it was in my car room, so it had to come off my car somewhere. So anyways, I'll take a wire wheel, you know, and I'll go around it and, you know, clean it all up with a high-speed wire wheel. And then I went ahead and showed you in another video, a few videos back, that I bought an alternator pulley. And I told you that there had to be a certain ratio. Well, I thought that the ATI dampener, I thought the ATI dampener was the same size as the OEM damper that's, you know, on the crank pulley. It's not. It's actually smaller. So I had to find a smaller pulley to keep my ratio 3-to-1. That's very, very important. My alternator at idle. If you're running a Denso Honda alternator, when you're at 8,000 RPM, you're making 75 amps. Wide open, that's all they make. At idle, you're probably making 20. That's not enough to pull the fuel pump, the big injectors I got, and that's not enough. That's not enough juice. You're gonna lose performance. You know, and run all my fuel tech. You gotta have energy. You gotta have amperage. You gotta have, you know, when you know, our external fuel pumps, they draw a lot, you know, and that's why they got 8-gauge wire on them. So I bought a PowerMaster. I don't have it out here. PowerMaster alternator, but I have pictures of it in my gallery. You can see it there. It made 70 amps at idle and 175 at 8,000 RPM. Now we're talking now we got juice. So if there's any high demand for, no, you can't burn up wires. So if you're thinking, you're gonna cook your wires, no. You have to have draw to cook a wire. You can send as much voltage through wire as you want. You know, no, I'm not talking about a wall plug. In a car, and it'll do nothing. You could You take a real thin piece of wire and run a little electric motor off your big 12-volt battery and your alternator. But if you put a big motor and try to draw through that small wire, you know what it's going to do. It's going to boil that wire and just cook it right in your hand. You know what I'm talking about. So all the wires on my car are nothing's OEM. Everything is heavy gauge. So what I'm going to do with this pulley is this one would not fit my PowerMaster alternator. So I drove the Hammond yesterday, and I had it machined out from 15 millimeter to 17 millimeter. Now it bolts right up to my PowerMaster alternator. Remember, guys, when you're building your vehicles, don't neglect your electricals. Don't build your electricals as you do your motor, as you do your car. You know, you need that juice. You got to have that juice. You're running big 2200 cc injectors, you know, and all the electronics, maybe Heltec, whatever your choice is, you know, and you gotta have power back there to you know, external fuel pumps pull a lot of amps. Your electric fan, that thing pulls a ton of amps, you know, and some of you out there are running a you know, dual fans, and yeah, you need an alternator. So contact PowerMaster. All I did was I just went through until I found one that looked like it would fit my car. I said, hey, that looks like a Denso case. And it said Denso replacement underneath, and I forget the number, 4810 or something like that. It's on my Instagram. So I ordered it, and the top was off. It didn't want to fit my top mount on my alternator. So I called up Send Cut Send, and they made me some really nice spacers that I'm going to use, and I spaced out just on top. The bottom, the big cast iron piece was fine on the bottom of the alternator, but the top needed a nice spacer. So I had a really nice spacer made, so it looks good, and it's super clean. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get to cleaning this up, and we'll get back on it here in just a moment. Okay, see if that worked. I gotta make sure that I got the timer right. Make sure that I can use the timer right. Okay, all right, I did it right. I always gotta check. I haven't videoed in so long. Sorry about that. It's gonna be pretty damn noisy in here for a while. Sorry about that. People wearing safety glasses, but shit down in there, I can't get out. There we go. All I'm doing is basically cleaning up all the crap out of it. Gonna get the grooves really good because I want to paint it and make it look nice, you know. So that's not really something that is super important to watch. getting better. It's looking better. I mean, the thing is what? 26 years old? I'm going to explain to you about alternator RPM in just a minute. Just give me a second here. This is why I never video nothing. It's not exciting. I'm not excited about this. But I got lots to tell you about the paint though. Got some really good news on that. Alright, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty darn good. Alright. Put that down. What I'm going to do at home is I got this pretty good, and I'll actually do some sanding on it to rough it up a little bit. But all those little grooves there I want to clean out because there's a lot of crap in them. And I'll use my little Dremel wheel, you know, my Dremel motor. And then I'll sand everything here, and obviously I don't want to sand that surface because I don't want to disturb how smooth that is, you know, on the alternator. Optimum alternator RPM, your actual alternator should turn between 18 and 20,000 RPM. That's where you want it at. Hold on a second. Yeah, you want your alternator to turn. You want your alternator to spin about 18 to 20,000 RPM. In my instruction booklet that I got with my Power Master, that's what they said. If you want to get that amperage right there, and an alternator can spin either way, left or right. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which way they turn. They're not gonna reverse polarity and run your voltage backwards. I think that pertains to all alternators. Don't quote me. But the Power Master is using their one wire. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. Gonna want that paint nice and hot out here. The way my alternator hooks up is you know how you got the main, you know, power wire on the back of the alternator. That just runs straight to the battery. It's got a self-exciter built inside the alternator already, and the voltage regulator is set for 14.8 volts, which is even better. And that's it. One wire hookup, you're done. There's a couple of prongs on the back of you if you want to put, like, you know, like a voltage you know, output meter. You can use them if you want to, but you don't have to, which I'm going to. So not really sure where I'm going to put the meter, because maybe I can hook it up through my Fuel Tech. Maybe there's an actual output meter there that I could use. I haven't talked to Manny yet. But before I let you go, I'm going to explain one thing to you. I know that we talked about paint a lot. Like I said, this car is leaving for paint this coming Monday. The day after tomorrow. What is today? Saturday? No, today's Friday, right? I don't even know what day it is. But Monday, this car leaves for paint. Will, who's going to paint my car for me, I'm going to go down there. I'm going to do some videoing. We're going to talk to Will. We're going to stop by Hybrid and say hello to Dave Cordell. And what a great gang. Why is that not? Oh, that's just an extra strap. Okay. Anyways, I wonder if I can get that under there. Let me show you how that strap works. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, there's a strap right there. There they are. See? They'll go all the way across underneath. Yep. Yep. It's going Monday. It's going Monday. I can't even get up. Good God. Okay, I'm up. I'm up. So yeah, this is a 20-minute video, and I didn't really even do anything. But you know, hey, we got a lot accomplished. You know, talking about stuff, and I got to fix the motor in that, and I'll have a solvent tank. You know. Okay, where's that? Okay, there it is. I'm going to take this home. I'm going to clean the shop up real quick, put my tools away, whatever I used. I'm a stickler about putting tools away, and so everything's getting loaded up. All those that room, you guys know. You've seen the pictures in my room. That room that's packed. It's all getting emptied. It's all going to hybrid. The car is going to Will, and he's really pumped about doing the car. And I told him I got some overspray on the engine bay. He says, well, I'll lightly sand it out and I'll re-clear it for you. And I got some flaws back where the spare tire goes, which it won't have one, that bubbled up because of some chemicals I had on there. He said, oh, he'll fix that, but he's super pumped. He said he is super excited to help me out with it. And I'm like, you know, Will, you're just in time, my man, because old Jim here hasn't got a lot of time left. So, no, all kidding aside, no bullshit. This time next year, I'm so advanced. I won't be here this time next year. I won't be here this time next year. Everybody's asking, what am I going to do with the car? It's going to be left with my wife. So, I don't know. Just if you guys could hear when I breathe, the rattling and the rumbling in my lungs, it's horrible. It's so bad. I cough all night. It's just I feel absolutely just terrible. So, anyways, oh yeah, I gotta do that one piece before I leave. Okay, I'm not gonna put you guys through the torture of me doing this piece. I'll just knock this out while I'm up here, and hopefully I find out where that goes on my car. Because I know that came off my car. I know it did. If you guys can ID that for me, please shout out and let me know. Okay, so that's it. I'm signing out. I'm going to let you guys go. And Monday when they show up to pick everything up, I'm going to come out with the camera. I'm going to use my car to help take up some stuff. And I got so much to explain to those guys where stuff goes, and the way that, you know, my mind, the way I built my car, in my mind is how it's got to be done. There's no other way to do it. Anyways, go to my IG and see my new pictures at a Hiscott Gym, HISCOTTJIM. It's all one word, Hiscott Gym, HISCOTTJIM. Please visit my gallery and check out what I'm putting myself through. So, okay, that's it. We'll pick this back up Monday. I'm glad you guys stopped by, and I still got 2 or 3 people that watch my videos, so hopefully they do still. I enjoy when you guys leave comments. So, all right, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. You have a great day and a great evening.